welcome back to the channel. I'm on my way to Brian's Harley Davidson to get my bike serviced, because we are at the 25,000 mile service. So since December, we've put about 5,000 miles on the bike. So we are certainly getting our use out of it after the upgrades. So we had a change of plans for this upcoming ride. So we had taken 2 weeks off, and we were planning to go to the Midwest motorcycle meetup to meet all the fine folks from the 5 Dirty Bikers Discord and the 5 Dirty Bikers team. But unfortunately, with COVID, that has been canceled. So in turn, we are going to be riding PA Route 6. That's a ride that I've done twice now. I've done on my original scooter, and I've done it on the Intruder 1500. It's a great ride through some very small Americana towns. It's a very low-key ride. Looking forward to taking the wife. So PA Route 6 rides through the North PA, and we're gonna hit Lake Erie, so that'll be fun. Oh, hold on. Need to play the music of my people, and we'll be going through. We'll be riding through PA Route 6, so that should be a fun time. I'm looking forward to that, and it's gonna be a nice leisurely ride. Hoping to do a lot of filming on the way. So that'll be fun for sure. Hoping to make a bunch of videos out of it and have some really good content for you. One of the things that I'm hoping to be doing on this trip is trying to change my content a bit. I want to do more of videos that start out, give you a little bit of an idea of what we're doing that day, and then do some more cinematic work using my Canon M50 that I just purchased with my gimbal, and trying to do some more cinematic work. Stuff that I'm finding I enjoy. Obviously I like talking to you guys and checking in and seeing what's going on, but I find that it's not as creative as I'd like to be, and it doesn't help me push my skill set. So we're going to be trying some different things. I'm hoping to make a Route 6 series where I'm going to cover the different days that we spend on Route 6 and through PA, and the things that we come across. So I'm hoping that'll be not only entertaining, but a bit educational to show people where some of the places I found to ride and how enjoyable it was. So that should be a fun time for sure. And as you can see, as like every day it's been in Pennsylvania lately, it's raining, because that's what it does anymore. So I'm hoping our vacation is going to be dry and not rain filled, that's for sure. But yeah, we're really looking forward to getting away on the bike. It's unfortunate that Kentucky got postponed, but I certainly understand. The state of the world is kind of odd, but we are really looking forward to checking out Route 6. There's a bunch of landmarks on Route 6 that we're interested in checking out, or at least for me, checking out again, for backpack checking out for the first time. So there's a lot of sites that we're looking forward to checking out on Route 6. There's a bridge that was taken down in central PA by a tornado. I've been there. I thought it was really cool. I'm looking forward to going back and filming it. Backpack's never been, so that'll be fun for her. It'll really be a chance to try out all the mods actually that we've put on the bike, with the suspension, the windshield, the bars, the seat. We're gonna have our rickrack bag with us, so it'll be a chance to really try out all that gear. Hopefully we won't be trying out our rain gear, but we'll be prepared just in case. So we're really looking forward to that, and for me it's gonna gonna be the first time, and I couldn't tell you when, that I took 2 weeks off in a row. Coming from my previous role in IT, that just never seemed to happen. Even when I had time off, it always seemed to be some sort of issue came up, and I always wound up getting dragged into meetings and conference calls. But now I'm part of our company's creative team and doing video work. I don't seem to get dragged into those situations. So I am very much looking forward to what 2 weeks off the grid looks like. And it is raining. Boo. It feels like it's all it ever does. But I wanted to get the bike in for service now while we still could. How you doing, sir? Maybe it's a fan. And now it is going to pour. Great. Well, maybe I guess I should have brought my rain gear today. Never fails. Oh, this is no fun whatsoever. On the plus side, after my service is done, they're detailing my bike, so that's positive. So what's your thoughts on riding in the rain? You know, let me pay my easy pass here. Ooh.
Guess you could be better.
What's that?
I said, how you doing? I guess you could be better.
Oh, that's rhetorical at this point. Hang on a second.
I'm like, oh shit, here it comes.
Do you know, with these passes, can I put it in the trunk? If I put it up on the trunk there, would it register?
I'm not 100% sure. I don't even have to spin it. As soon as you start moving it, it works.
Okay, great.
I had trouble here, but I don't know, honestly. Did you try it? Yeah.
I had it here. I lost it at 80 miles an hour.
Oh my god. It's somewhere in the road. That's great.
It hit my leg, and then all you saw behind me was it just cartwheeling down the road. Thanks, sir. Stay safe.
Have a safe one.
So that brings up a question. For all you folks with Easy Pass, where do you mount it? I don't know if you heard in that conversation, but I had it right here on the windshield with the old Harley windshield. It did great, and then one day at 80 miles an hour, it decided to let go. Sort of a Jack and Rose situation. There was plenty of room left on the door, but Rose let go, and that was the end of it. So, just talking to that gentleman there, I'm wondering if putting it in the tour pack and velcroing it to the top of the tour pack would work. Because but I hate leaving it out, because you know it's always the risk of falling it and losing it. But I'm wondering if that's going to work, and I'm curious if you'd leave down in the comments if you do have a bagger or an ultra, where you put your pass. I'd be curious to see where you put it and how that's worked out for you. Like I said, I don't really want to leave it out, but sometimes you got to be creative. It really stinks when you when you lose your pass. So the gorilla biker always complains that it rains a lot in Ireland. Does it rain like this? Because this sucks. You're on a 900-pound motorcycle. I wasn't expecting it to rain. I've got no jacket on and I am soaked. But hey, at least I'm out riding, right? So I guess that brings up an interesting topic. What is your thoughts on riding in the rain? Now I know a lot of people say with Harley it's always a 50-50 rule, right? If it's less than 50% chance of rain or over 50 degrees, they ride. I break that rule. I ride no matter what. We've got heated gear for the bike, and well, actually that's new this year. So we got heated gear for the bike this year, so we're gonna see how low we can go as far as riding. But having this fairing and everything, hello gentlemen that are very wet as well. So I'm curious to see what your thoughts are as far as riding in the rain, and whether you're game, if you're a Harley purist and you refuse to take your motorcycle out in the rain. I know a lot of people like to make fun of Harley guys because they're notorious for not wanting to take their bikes out in the rain. But I don't know, I've always been that guy that says, you know, if you've got it, you might as well ride it. I don't think as a rule I would leave in the rain, but getting caught in the rain I don't really have an issue with. This bike handles the rain really well, actually. Trying to get my lowers close. Actually, the first day we got the bike, we rode home in the pouring rain, and let me tell you, there's nothing more incredibly scary than riding home on a brand new bike. Oh, brand new bike to you. It's bigger than any bike you've ever ridden, and you're now riding it home in the rain. And of course, you're riding it home two up because the wife's with me. So that was a bit interesting, but we managed to make it home alive, and in the words of Billy Joel, I guess that only proves that I'm insane, maybe? I don't know. Oh, another rev opportunity. I'd like to dedicate this rev to my boy Kid Moto. There is something childishly fun about revving your bike in underpasses, in under bridges, in covered bridges, in tunnels. It's just strangely amusing. It never ever gets old. So yeah, what's your thoughts on riding in the rain? How do you feel about that? To me, I don't find it too bad. It's a little chilly today. It's in the 70s, but when it's warmer, I actually don't mind it at all. I find it to be a bit relaxing, to be honest. Now this is a bit of a sun shower, kind of, sort of, maybe. But yeah, what are your thoughts on riding in the rain? I mean, to me, it's all part of the riding experience. I think with a motorcycle, it's the things you expect, right? You're going to run into bad weather, you're going to run into cold weather, you're running into hot weather. It's just part of the experience, and that's the one thing that I really like about this bike, is how comfortable it is in the rain. You know, you don't feel like you're sliding all over the place. It feels very well planted. Obviously, you know, you're still getting wet, but the bike doesn't feel like it's on roller skates or anything, which is always a nice feeling. We actually went out and bought Milwaukee leather rain gear. See, I mentioned rain gear and it stops raining. Did you ever notice that? You pack your rain gear and it never rains. But then when you don't pack your rain gear, it rains. Sad part is the rain gear is probably in the pannier, but that's okay. But we purchased Milwaukee leather rain gear for our touring. This is going to be our first really big go at it. We've done a 3-day ride. In a 3-day ride, we've only done, I think it was maybe like 500 miles. We took it pretty easy. And that was pre-modifications on the bike. That was pre-bars. That was pre-everything. So I'm really curious to see, now that we have all this, and we've done 700-mile days in the saddle, 730 days if you ask Backpack. She is very proud of that. She will find random people to tell them that that's how far she's rode on a motorcycle. She's very proud of that 730 miles in a day, and she well should be. I mean, it was as a rider, that's a long day. I think as a passenger it may be even longer, because you don't really have the stimulation to keep you involved in the ride. But yeah, that was a big day for her. It was a big day for me, and we're looking forward to getting it out. I think we're probably going to wind up doing at least 1,600 miles. My hope is more. Unfortunately, with the state of the lockdown, a lot of the cities are out of play, unfortunately for us. I'm sorry, not cities, the states. I know Virginia and New Jersey is not recommending that you travel into. PA's been fine so far, so we are just going to continue to roam through PA, which I always enjoy. PA is very beautiful, especially out in central PA. So that'll be fun. I am just soaked to the bone. Whew. Well, the GoPros are still running, so that's good. Would hate to explain how my service turned into me having to order 2 new GoPros. Not that that necessarily be a bad thing. I feel like I should maybe do some dance moves while I'm here, because you guys liked the dance moves last time. The sprinkler was a big hit, so we're gonna bring the sprinkler back. It's the one nice thing I like with cruise control. You can kind of do the $1 million bogan and you can dance on your bike. It's always fun. Good way to pass the time. So I started this vlog with the intent of talking about our trip. Then it turned into 20 minutes of let's see if Bry can keep the bike upright and not dump his Ultra in the rain. So that's kind of the fun part about filming, right? You never know what's going to happen. Some days the videos just write themselves. It's going to take me a while to dry out from this one. But yeah, we're taking the bike to I'm taking the bike to Brian's Harley Davidson to have them do the 25,000 mile service. I've been very pleased in having it done the normal 5,000 mile services. The bike, when we bought it, had 15,000 miles on it. I bought it at a different dealership. We bought it to Brian's for the 20,000 mile service, as well as all the upgrades that we put on the bike. And I have to tell you, the bike ran completely different after that. I don't know if it was something that wasn't done properly at the old dealership. They said they did do the 15,000 mile service, but knowing that dealership, God only knows. But yeah, they did a really nice job with the bike. It seems like it shifts smoother, runs a lot smoother. And being that this is a bike that we're going to be putting a lot of miles on and keeping it, I want to make sure that it's in tip-top condition. So I'm a fan of the service. I know a lot of people aren't. A lot of people do it themselves. That's not me. I'm not mechanically inclined like that. But I am a big fan of my bike and making sure it's in, 100% working condition. Even more so than the car, because obviously, if something goes wrong with your car, you pull over, you call AAA. If something goes wrong with the bike, you potentially could be getting hurt or worse. And that's just not something to mess with. So that is my ramblings. We're about a month out from our trip, and we're looking forward to it. I am going to be doing a lot of work as far as my video posting. I'm going to try and put my videos up every Thursday at 1 p.m. That's a time frame that works really good for me as far as being able to shoot on the weekends or being able to shoot in the early week and still get my videos up. I know a lot of people post on Sundays, but I wanted to differentiate myself from that. So Thursdays at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, my videos will go live. As of this, we're up to, I think, 230 followers, subscribers. So I'm very grateful for each and every one of you that subscribe. I appreciate your comments, even your snarky comments that some of you made. You know where I'm going with that. But no, I appreciate each and every one of you for watching. This is a really great creative outlet to me, and it's something I enjoy. So we're gonna end the video here. I appreciate me listening to me ramble, and peace out.